Hey guys, I am getting asked about what are my thoughts about what Wizard of the Coast are doing about the Raven Queen. So Wizard of the Coast has changed up what the Raven Queen is again, and what her worshippers are and who they are, and people are starting to ask me why, because everyone knows that I love my 4th edition, and she's my favorite 4th edition goddess, if not my favorite version of goddesses for the game. And I use her a lot in my storylines and whatnot. So, people are asking, what do I think about it? So, to kind of give a little history, 3rd edition, it was, they were kind of fae, her worshippers. And then in 4th edition, they decided to make her a god. Okay, and in 4th edition, she was more human-like, and her worshippers were more human-like. They were like, as I call them, the emo kids. They had the piercings, the tattoos, the body scars, and body modifications done by scarring type thing. And basically, 5th edition comes out. They didn't choose her to be one of the goddesses or gods. And so Wizard of the Coast now came out and wanted to talk about it and talk about the Raven Queen and how she plays a role in this version of the world for 5th edition. They basically said she's not actually quite a god. And basically the other deities and whatnot are kind of annoyed by her because, well, she messes with fate. But if you look at 4th edition, okay, and she was actually the goddess of death and of winter. And that's what it says right in here. It even talks about how she wants her following to punish those who are trying to change the wheels of fate. So in 4th edition version, she does not like people who change fate, and she does not like the undead. But evidently in the 5th edition version, she's not a goddess or a god. And basically she just watches those souls that come through the realm of the dead. And basically she picks souls that seem to entertain her for whatever reason and catch her attention. And she messes with their fate and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. So people are asking me, what do I think of the changes? So I want to remind people of something. Wizards of the Coast is a subsidiary, or how do you pronounce it, of Hasbro Games. It is a gaming company that their one goal is to make money. After the 4th edition debacle, as many people call it, and they lost all this money during 4th edition, they had to come up with something to save this game. And so they came up with 5th edition. And so to continue going with that process of them bringing players back, because they won over a lot of Pathfinders players. They brought back a lot of the 3.5 players that left during the 4th edition wars and whatnot. And I'm not a big edition wars person, because D&D is D&D no matter what edition you play. Or system, whatever you want to call it. So they have to make money somehow. And how they do it is by selling books, by selling PDF on adventures or campaign guides or new classes. And people are always like, oh, why didn't they put this class in or this race in? And, da-da-da. Guys, they're in the business to make money. How they do it is by selling this stuff. They have to change up lore. They have to change up and update the mythos of the game. That's just how it works. And those who have been around the game as long as I have know that the game is going to change. Eventually, there's going to be, you know, a D&D 6th edition, whether we like it or not. It's just because they have to sell books. They have to update things. They have to change rulings and stuff because that's how they make money. And my honest opinion is I don't care what Wizards of the Coast is doing with the Raven Queen. The reason why is right now, all of my time, money, and energy that is spent financially is going into saving up money so that me and my wife can have a family. It is not to buy any more damn D&D books. Okay? It is not buying gaming stuff right now. And so I'm not gonna, because I guarantee with them doing this big announcement on the Raven Queen, something big is gonna happen. Either there's going to be a whole campaign setting based around her, or a new adventure based around her, because the way that they're setting it up is she's kind of messing with people's souls. So I'm sure somewhere, some along the line, they're going to make a campaign. Okay, fine, great, awesome for Wizards of the Coast. I honestly wish them nothing but the best. But me, honestly, I don't care to spend $50 right now on a book when I'm trying to save up so I can have a family with my wife. So my big response, my big thoughts, who cares? If people get inspiration from that video, though the video, I have to say, is a bit rambling, a lot like my videos, so that's kind of sad if it's rambling like my videos, because I know I ramble, guys, and I apologize for that. But the point is if you get inspiration from it, great, go with it, create a world, you know, whatnot. If it's not what you want to run, don't run it. Me, my Raven Queen will be this one. Okay? And I've added this version of the Raven Queen to my 5th edition games. I've added it to my basic fantasy games, both as a player and as a DM. So just run whatever you want to run. My opinion on it, Wizards of the Coast has got to make money somehow. And, you know, we are going to forever, it's just in our nerdy bloods that we're going to want to go and get books and stuff. And who knows, maybe a year or two down the road, when I have little ones and I'm not having to save up money for, you know, going down to the sperm bank, you know, so me and my wife can get pregnant, you know, I might go out and buy this new thing that Wizards of the Coast is building up to with the Raven Queen. Right now, I don't need it. I've got a bazillion different books from 4th edition, 3rd, yes, I know, it's 3.5, to, if you guys will follow me, over here is some books from 1st edition, even 5th edition books. So, if you were to see in my closet over there, you would know I have 2nd edition books in there. I have 5th edition, more 5th edition books, more 4th edition. God, the most books I have, I'm not going to lie, is 4th edition. I have, I think, almost every campaign setting from that thing. Anyway, my point is this, guys. You can take what Wizards of the Coast is producing now and use it, or you can choose not to. It's your game. It's our game. If you don't want that Raven Queen, don't use it. If you don't want the Raven Queen, don't use it. If you want that Raven Queen, use it. It's up to you, okay? So, I just really don't care what Wizard of the Coast is doing with the Raven Queen. I know what I do with my Raven Queen, and that's about it. So, boils down to what do I think about what they're doing with the Raven Queen? I don't care. Alright, guys, I'll check it out later.